This is South Mustang Road, just north of 15th Street. Take a look at this.
A severe weather threat brings a risk of flooding, damaging wind and hail to Oklahoma this weekend. The Oklahoma Gas and Electric Company is reporting power outages across the state as storms continue to roll through Oklahoma. As of 4:50 p.m., 3,279 customers were without power, with 2,566 customers in Oklahoma City and 226 in Edmond without power.
Just north of 15th Street.
The National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning for East Central Canadian County and Western Oklahoma County until 7 p.m. Between 2 to 4 inches of rain have already fallen in the areas, and an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain are possible in the warned areas. Areas that could be impacted include Oklahoma City, Edmond, Yukon, Bethany, Warr Acres, The Village, Nichols Hills, Arcadia, Forest Park, Woodlawn Park, Lake Aluma, the Capitol, the Fairgrounds, downtown Edmond, and Wiley Post Airport. The National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Canadian County, southeastern Logan County, and Oklahoma County until 6:15 p.m. Between 1 to 3 inches of rain have already fallen in the warned areas, and an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain are possible as storms move through the area. Areas that could be impacted include Oklahoma City, Edmond, Midwest City, Del City, Guthrie, Yukon, Bethany, Mustang, Choctaw, Warr Acres, The Village, Spencer, Nichols Hills, Jones, Nakoma Park, Luther, Valley Brook, Arcadia, Meridian, and Tinker Air Force Base. A flash flood warning has also been issued for Okfuskee County and southwestern Creek County until 7 p.m. Meteorologist Joseph Neubauer says a flood watch has been issued for the majority of Oklahoma through Sunday evening. The only area not included in the watch is near Woodward, Buffalo, and Alva. Heavy rain is in the forecast for Saturday, with parts of western Oklahoma already seeing some rainfall. The severe weather risk, however, won't pick up until Tuesday afternoon. Joseph says a level 1 marginal risk has been issued for much of Oklahoma, excluding the Panhandle, far western, and far northern Oklahoma. The OKC Metro is included in the risk zone. There's a high chance of rain afternoon, and the best window to see rain is 1 to 2 p.m. Saturday. Some storms that do go up this afternoon and into the evening could be strong to severe.
This is Planet 169.
Along with a flooding risk, storms could produce isolated 50 to 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. The tornado risk is extremely low because of a cold front boundary to our north and a couple of outflow boundaries. Joseph says the tornado index for the severe weather risk zone is 1 out of 10. Radar predictor shows storms popping up in western Oklahoma near Woodward, Alva, Cherokee, Hinton, Kingfisher, and Lawton around 2 p.m. Saturday. These storms should produce heavy rainfall as well as strong wind and hail. Those storms are expected to move into central Oklahoma around 3 to 5 p.m. Predictor shows that the storm will continue into eastern Oklahoma during the evening and nighttime hours. But some rain will linger in central and east central Oklahoma until around 11 p.m. Saturday. The flash flooding risk is the biggest concern, with Joseph saying the index is a 3 out of 5 for areas near the OKC Metro, Lawton, Stillwater, Ponca City, Bartlesville, and Tulsa. There's also a severe weather risk for southern, southeastern, and eastern Oklahoma on Sunday. A marginal risk has been issued from east of Lawton to Ardmore, Ada, Durant, Seminole, Tulsa, and McAllister. The OKC Metro is not included in the severe weather risk, but there should be some showers throughout the day. Severe thunderstorms continue to threaten parts of the Midwest Saturday afternoon, with western Kentucky up to Michigan in the threat zone. The primary hazard from any severe thunderstorms that move through is strong, potentially damaging wind gusts. This comes after severe weather slammed parts of the plains and Midwest over the past 24 hours. Eastern Iowa was hit particularly hard by damaging winds and flash flooding. Further south, this same system triggered a new threat of heavy rain and possible flash flooding in the southern plains this weekend, including much of Oklahoma and Texas. Rounds of scattered showers and thunderstorms, with locally heavy downpours, will be sweeping across these areas through tonight and again on Sunday, including the hill country. Earlier Saturday, flash flooding hit parts of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and torrential rain hit Abilene, Texas, with a flash flood warning issued for the city. While spotty showers and thunderstorms are possible through the afternoon and evening hours in central Texas, the activity will be more widespread tomorrow across the region, with a greater potential for locally heavy rainfall. The flood watch in effect for parts of the southern plains, including much of Oklahoma and Texas, was expanded southeast this morning to encompass areas that were hit hard by catastrophic and deadly flash flooding last weekend, including Kerr, Travis, and Burnett counties. While these areas are being watched for the potential for heavy rain through Sunday night, the heaviest rain through at least Saturday evening will be to the north and west across the Concho Valley.
You might make it, your wheels are pretty
This
big.
includes the San Angelo area, later Saturday night through the early morning hours Sunday. These areas could see 2 to 4 inches of rain from these storms through Sunday afternoon, with localized amounts of 6 to 8 inches possible where the heaviest rain develops. Additional rounds of scattered showers and thunderstorms will be sweeping across parts of Texas on Sunday, including Hill County, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. Rainfall totals of 1 to 3 inches are possible in this region through late Sunday night, with isolated amounts up to 6 inches possible where the heaviest rain develops. While this rainfall is not expected to be as extreme as last weekend, the threshold for flash flooding to develop is lower due to the ground being very saturated from recent heavy rain in the region. Dangerous heat is impacting parts of the West this weekend, with heat alerts in effect across several states. Over the next few days, afternoon temperatures will soar into the 90s as far north as parts of Oregon and Washington, nearing the triple digits in some spots. A heat advisory is in effect for cities like Fresno and Redding, California, on Saturday afternoon, and Portland will be under a heat advisory on Sunday. Hot weather will persist across much of the desert southwest into the Central Valley of California. However, triple-digit temperatures are typical for mid-July in these areas. After a brief break early next week for places like Portland, the heat will ramp back up by midweek with highs back in the mid-90s on Wednesday. An extreme heat watch has been posted for the Portland area beginning late Tuesday and continuing into Wednesday. The north rim of the park remains closed due to the White Sage Fire burning to the north and nearing Jacob Lake. The White Sage Fire has now grown to 19,153 acres and is 0% contained as of the Saturday morning update. While this is a very rural area, the fire has triggered some road closures and evacuations, mainly to ensure that fire resources have uninhibited access to manage the fire. A second fire continues to burn in the area. The Dragon Bravo fire began on July 4th as a result of a lightning strike within Grand Canyon National Park. Initially, this fire was not being actively suppressed, being used as part of a wildfire land management plan. However, officials have now switched to a full suppression approach. The fire is currently at 5,000 acres and 0% contained.